Hey guys, thanks for joining us on our adventure. This time we're going to southern Utah. We're in St. George for 2 days and 1 night. We're going to explore southern Utah and what you can see in a limited short trip. So we're going to visit Zion, Gunlock State Park, where we are right now, and a couple of other areas on our way back to Vegas. So come with us on this video. So we took a little 2-day, 1-night getaway from Las Vegas to drive up to St. George, where we're going to go to Zion National Park and some of the Utah state parks. The one I'm really looking forward to is Gunlock State Park, where due to all the winter rain, there's a couple of waterfalls that are running that only run every 10-20 years or so, I guess. So it's one of my favorite short getaways from Las Vegas. You can do it in a day if you wanted. Right now we're driving into Zion. We're driving through the little town of Tokerville, I believe it's called, towards Hurricane, and then into Springdale on our way to Zion. We're probably just going to do 1 or 2 short little trails today, and then we're spending the night in St. George.
The road to Zion is so beautiful. Sun's up. Make it so much more beautiful. We are almost on the little city. It's called Springdale.
Springdale's a little city right outside of Zion. And right now, after it rained all morning, and now it's like the colors on the rocks are so much more vibrant. It's so beautiful right now.
We love Springdale and Zion, and we always stay in Springdale. But this time we decided late to come here, so the hotels are booked. We're gonna stay in St. George instead.
The little town you're seeing right now is Rockville.
So it's Rockville, little town, and then is Springdale.
It's a great 1-day trip. You don't even have to spend the night. It takes, what, 2.5, 3 hours to drive here from Vegas? Just rent a car and come up and turn around and go back to Vegas, or spend the night in St. George. Hotels will cost you $100, $150 a night. But what I'm really excited for is probably tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow's video or the next video, when we go to Gunlock State Park to see the waterfall. I think it's free, right? The bus that goes up and down through Springdale?
After COVID, they charge like $1 just so they know how many people it's gonna be in every day, because they try to lower the number of people going in the park. But now it's free, you can take it anytime. So this is the hotel where we usually stay, but tonight was booked up. Holiday Inn is beautiful, and it's got everything you need. It's got a fire pit, pool, jacuzzi, breakfast including, and you have the steakhouse right over here, very good, and some other good restaurant close by. They're doing construction here, so the red lane is closed.
I don't know if they're doing construction or if the rain took the road away.
The rain took the road away. Oh my god, this is crazy. They're building.
You think this is on purpose?
Yes, I think they're building here.
Okay. I think it's by accident.
I hope not. Which you stay here. To get here didn't take too long, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And if you have a bus, you go fast. You just show the nice lady a pass.
Yes, please.
Have a good day. Have fun.
Great.
Thank you. We have a pass and it's $80 a year, or you buy a week pass for like $35. But if you go in the lot of National Park, you should get the pass. It's a very good investment. Let's go in the bookstore.
Alright, so we're starting at the Zion Visitor Center. We are taking, right there it says Perouse Trail. It's a little trail that goes right along the Virgin River into the Zion Valley. It's a really nice, easy walking trail. You can take bikes and dogs on it. Come with us and check it out. The other trail that starts here, it's right up here. It goes to a place called Watchman. Goes up the mountain. It's a fun little trail too, but we like to take the river trail.
It's always by the river. There we have like 10 or 20 bridges going around the same river.
The Virgin River, you can see from all the rain and snow, it's really flowing right now. So right here before you leave the campground, the Perouse Trail separates and you can go over to the Natural History Museum, or you just keep following the river right here and take it all the way up into the canyon.
The History Museum, to get to the History Museum, you can take the bus. The bus, that's the first stop from the visitor center.
Right now these mountains are beautiful with the snow cap on top.
Wow.
Just, it's a lot more challenging trails to do here in Zion, but we just come up to take in the beauty.
Right, and we did them, almost all of them. Observation Point, Angel's Landing, which one?
Emerald Pools,
Emerald Pool.
the Narrows, that's where you actually hike up.
This is the first bridge out of probably 20 bridges we're gonna go today along.
And we'll cross over either the river or a couple little streams.
And the water is wet because of the mountain.
All the snow and rain runoff.
So pretty.
Bunch of little river access points too. If we wanted to go down to the river. Really, but the views right now of the upper canyon, the walls go up. It's just so beautiful. It's a nice little one-night getaway, or you can even come in the morning and get back to Vegas.
Which we never did.
For a night, yeah. That's hard. Because it is 2.5 hours about each way.
I'm just recording some bee footage here because it's so pretty. Usually here there is more deers There is more wildlife, but I guess it's too cold for them now. And on this trail I can record all the way because it's pretty all over. And here is the bus who are coming in Zion, and it's stopped at every trail you can take. Like I said, on this trail there is so many bridges, and they're so cute with this beautiful view. Let's go on top of the bridge and I'll show you the view on both sides, or on the back, I don't know. It's pretty. I really recommend this trail and this park. Look at this view.
Oh, and that's about the end of the Perouse Trail. When you go under the bridge here, and you end up coming up to the bus stop here. That's from the campground to the bus stop. You get distracted by some flowers.
I find some purple flowers.
Yeah?
Some cute purple flowers, the little one over there, so I have to stop taking.
Well, it looks like we're at the end of the trail here. This is where the road that you enter Zion splits. One way goes to the Carmel Tunnel that sort of takes you towards Bryce and you leave Zion. And the other way takes you right here, Canyon Junction. And I believe, yeah, it looks like they're not allowing cars in to the Canyon Junction Road here. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah. So you can see the gates closed. So if you want to do the hikes that are down here, and this is the majority of Zion, you have to take the bus from the visitor center or the campground.
Or you can walk here and
or you can
bus from here.
Right, or you walk here, which is from the campground.
Or run like these guys to get a bus.
Are we gonna go further into the canyon, babe?
No, we're gonna take the Paros Trail back.
You turn back and go back on Paros? Alright. So that's the Zion bus. I think they run about every 10 minutes, give or take. A lot of really easy hikes down there, a lot of hard hikes. We don't have time, it's a little chilly out. We just like to come up and take the Perouse Trail and just look at the beautiful canyon walls, especially with the rain snowstorm coming in.
The Paros Trail closely follows the Virgin River for 1.8 miles between the Zion Canyon Visitor Center and Canyon Junctions.
That's it for our short little trip here to Zion. We just wanted to come up and have a little look. It's beautiful in the late winter, early spring, with the snow on the mountain and the river full of spring runoff.
And the birds, the pretty birds.
Yeah, the birds are just coming out.
We didn't see any deers yet,
No.
but hopefully all the way on back to the car we might see.
even if you just have time to drive up from Vegas and then go back to Vegas, there's some other trails you can take, like Emerald Pools or Observation Point.
Observation Point.
That's a long hike.
It's like 8 miles hike.
And
up.
also, just if you take the bus to the end of the canyon to the Temple of Sinawaya, where you hike up the Narrows, where you hike up the river itself. A lot of fun, especially in the summer when it's super hot out here.
You wanna go now? We can take the...
No, it's too cold. Oh, you just want to go to the end?
Good.
So if you come to Las Vegas and you have time for one little road trip for one day, or maybe one night, the two best are either Zion or the Grand Canyon, I think.
Or the Valley of Fire.
Or the Valley of Fire, but the Valley of Fire, you definitely don't have to spend the night out there. You can go back to your hotel in either the Strip or downtown. Up here though, you sort of need a night. Same with the Grand Canyon.
Right. I have another video here in Zion when I come with my mom and my sister, and we went all the way to the end to Temple of the Sinawaya. So if you want, you can check out the video on our playlist.
We have a couple of videos from here in southern Zion.
Yes, because
especially
we like it and we come here.
Really early in our YouTube time.
Yes, because here we come many times a year.
Whenever we have whenever we're at home on our days off, we end up
3 days, 4 days, weekend.
We end up coming here.
We are running to Zion.
You got two streams that come together here. You can see the line. Two different types of water coming together. That's really cool.